3.
No, I already did the count. Sevs, I'm done. The countdown's done. We're live. Hello, you chat bastards. Welcome. It is, I don't even know what the hell tonight is. Saturday night. You're here for a little Dawn of Defiance. I'm sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm running auditions and stuff at the same time. Things have been a little hectic, so my mind's all over the place. But we are here we are here, and we are so glad to be here because we want to tell you some more Star Wars adventuring stories in the spirit of the original George Lucas trilogy. Once you minus out the mort dates, it is pretty much we keep it in line. And we're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun here. Let's go around and talk to some of the people who are having a lot of fun here. I'm going to wrong your swoosh, Queen Shirt. Calling me out over my... Don't look at me like that, Cast. Do not look at me like that.
You did use the Geeks and Gamers tabletop swoosh, just so that you know.
I know I did. She didn't have to call me out on it.
Copyright
all
infringement. No big deal, but...
I'm going to infringe your copyright, sir. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, congrats on the RAM. That's awesome. Let's go around and say hello to everybody. I would say hello to Velrock, but he's not here. He contracted a disease, and there's like creatures like sprouting out all over his body, I guess, and he didn't want you guys to see that, so he's not going to be here. But we'll say hello to Sevvy because she seemed to really like that description of that disease.
Oh my God. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here on a Saturday evening. We are so glad that you guys are here with us today. Very excited. I know that Velrock is sick, but, at least Velrock does not have to wear a toupee every day. So that is a plus.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Wow.
He just left. Well, I think that is for the DM. Let's go.
I'm still here.
No, you left. You left. That means that we are taking over.
I didn't leave. I'm still here. What are you talking? I swear to God, this woman. Glad to have you here, Sevs, even though you made fun of my hair again. Let's talk to somebody who I can make fun of their hair because it's red and it means they have no soul. Boss.
Hi, and thank you for that beautiful introduction, I guess. I'll have everybody know, I learned backstage that Columbia neckties are they're very nice and fun.
Yeah.
So given that that's a fact now, I think we should probably start seeing more of those in this campaign. And we shouldn't actually take any dark side points because they're nice and fun.
Yeah.
Trandoshan neckties.
So I wasn't going to say anything, but I think Caleb and Moss finally understand why Sevvy scares the shit out of me. Because I did something very minor. It was so minor, and it made her so mad. And she told me that with a smile on her face, a big smile on her face, that she would love to give me a Columbia necktie because they look nice.
That's not what I said.
It was very similar to that. It was close enough. And our souls all twinged in fear. All twinged in fear.
I was describing a Colombian necktie. I was describing what it looked like and how it worked and how it was funny because the tongue was just flapping around.
That didn't make it better. I think you were trying to improve what I said, but that did not make it better, actually.
Oh my God. In my defense, I've taken a lot of cold medicine.
Sevvy, are you aware of something called a blood eagle?
No, but now I have to Google that.
Yes,
Google that and see if it's fun.
She's aware. She's aware.
What?
A blood eagle.
Okay, let me look.
I know you're aware because you sent me a video about it a long time ago. Maybe you forgot, but I do know you're aware of that one. Yeah, Wilson, I don't either. You shouldn't. That is wise.
Oh my God, that looks disgusting.
Isn't that fun? Isn't it nice?
Oh, that looks disgusting. Oh my God.
What is going on right now? Chat, don't Google anything they're saying.
Yeah,
I promise you'll regret it.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't Google it. Don't Google it. Step away from the screen.
I can't decide if she really just doesn't remember these things or not. I can never be
She
sure.
sends you so much fucked up shit that she's just like, I don't remember.
Especially early on, she sent me these videos. They were like the top 20 tortures of the world, and she's like, these are so interesting. These are so, and I'm like watching it like, what the fuck?
No, they were going through so much history. It wasn't just like, hey, just FYI, this is like the stuff that they were doing. They were going through the history of what happened, when they were used, why they were used, and like, how they stopped doing it, and then they moved on. So it had a lot of history behind it. The
Keel boating and a
history.
bunch of other things. I was
There's
like, oh my
one-
god.
That's where if you disgraced the town by getting drunk, they would put you in a sack with a chimp, a dog, and a chicken, and then throw you in the river.
The heck?
Yeah,
What's the
And
point of
whatever-
that?
because if you didn't drown, the other creatures would tear you apart because they were freaking out about drowning. But if you made it out, you were fine.
So
Um,
so I'm sure that
what?
curbed alcoholism in that area. Is that accurate?
Well, Sevvy, if I ever start getting a little heavier in my drinks, probably because of you, Worker Sam, that is not a solution. Okay, that's not what he was trying to tell you there. That was not a solution to the problem. Wow. I mean, I feel like that was kind of a hello to you, anyways, Caleb. I don't know how you're gonna possibly top what you just said.
Well, hello. The black version of a Colombian necktie is called a $1.50.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that one. Hold on. $1.50. It's a song.
If you search it on Urban Dictionary, they'll explain it.
Okay, let me add Urban Dictionary. Because it's like it comes with a song. I'm
What's
pretty sure
the-
that's not what you meant.
What's the white version of a Colombian necktie? It's
Being
just like the
dead,
Crusades?
because it's probably being used on you.
The Crusade.
Oh, Jesus, really? Oh my God. What? In the ear?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is happening on the
I
stream
feel
right
like
now?
this is like I feel like Chris Santh would understand this because her left ear, she said, is disfigured.
That is
Yeah.
wild, by the way, that the internet went out twice during that. That is still blowing my mind.
All this is for you, George Lucas.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
like how I opened saying this is in the spirit of George Lucas, and somehow we've gone over into like Colombian torture and shit. Oh
Anya,
god.
give him a credit and a half.
Oh god. Oh god.
It makes sense. It makes sense. No? But I did do the Easter egg in Call of Duty earlier today with Tugs, so that was really, really fun.
I don't even know what the Easter egg is. I know you mentioned it a few times, but what is it? Explain this to
Do
me.
they still do
Yeah.
songs?
Well, they had a bowling alley, they have like the Easter egg actual event, but they do have Easter eggs inside zombies where things happen. Like there's a bowling alley event, like little Easter egg thing where you go in and you're bowling and then there's zombies dancing and stuff. So kind of yes, but the Easter egg event, there's an Easter egg in every single zombie that kind of tells you the entire story of what you're supposed to be doing. So we did the Easter egg for the village today, and it is in my kick if you want to watch. And it was pretty intense. So it was kind of wild because then at the end of it, the person that was a hologram that was giving us directions, they took over our body. Like they took our skin and our body. It was intense. It was
Holy
like,
cow.
holy shit. Yeah, so it should be interesting to see what the other Easter events are because they all follow the story of what it was. So, like for example, in Cold War, like you had to do all of them. Like you could do them in sequence, and they all told the story. And in terms of like how Max got into the ether, getting her out of the ether. Max now having powers, and then Max fighting this Tempest. You had to fight a Tempest first, and then Max, and then the next Easter egg, Max fought the Tempest. It was kind of intense. So they all have like a story behind it. So they're like Easter event is like the story of it. So we did the village Easter event, and then we'll do the Easter egg event, not Easter event, and then we'll do I think we'll do the island one next week or tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Wild. Well, I don't play that game, so I'll never get to try it, I guess. But really cool stuff. I'm glad you got to experience that. I mean, technically, the ultimate Easter egg, zombie-wise, was Jesus himself, right? Came back. So I see how it all links together now. It makes sense for me. It makes sense for me. You can watch it in my. Oh, okay, that was you.
Wow,
Never mind.
for shame.
Somebody, I know that was blasphemous. That was very blasphemous. I'm probably gonna get struck dead as we play this game. So if you see a lightning strike, well, God's mad at me. Or Sevvy is one of the two. I don't know which one.
Your birth was proven God was mad at you.
Wow. Why do I?
Those
Wow,
are
I am replacing this entire cast. Who's in chat? Scrap Hermit, you're on the chat now. Scott, you're on the crew now. Let's see, who else is there? Lynn, get a cam. You're now part of the cast now. You're all replacing these guys.
What did I do?
You're Ginger.
I was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just get lumped in by default. We do have some trivia, though. I know that you guys are going to know this information because it's definitely from the trilogy and the core movies and not from another era. Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, sent 20 Canadians. God, man, I cannot do this tonight. 20 Canadian dollars in a super chat saying, after the new Sith Wars, Supreme Chancellor Tarsus Valorum passed which act? A. The Anti-Sith Bill. B. The Jedi Military Integration Act. C. The Rusin Reformation. Or D. All Planets Relief Fund. Oh, there's one more. E. The Reduced Military Spending Bill.
I said B.
I'm gonna go with C.
I was thinking probably C as well.
Just curious, do any of you actually have any, like, reasons you picked these, or you just liked the names?
They sound like actual legal bills and not like the All Planets Relief Fund. Sounds like a made-up bill.
You are also talking about the sci-fi series who names their characters things like Newt Gunray. So, just throwing it out there.
I'm going with C because one, an integration act for the Jedi doesn't make sense. The anti-Sith bill also doesn't make sense. All Planets Relief Fund, I really doubt they would spend money for all planets. And reduce military spending bill, why would they want to reduce the military spending bill? So I think that just leaves C.
Yeah. And plus that should be like lumped in with some other omnibus bill that includes, funding for some other bullshit cause.
Mm-hmm.
I went with B just based on the fact that the Jedi fought in the Clone Wars, and I mean that was the only real reason for me.
Yeah, I think Erudi said that was that before or after the Clone Wars? Erudi.
This is before. This is way before,
Way
time
before.
period wise. Okay, well, I already know the answer to this, so I'm not going to answer. I feel like that's kind of
There you
cheating.
go. Wilson just said it was C.
Hey!
There you go.
So Moss and I get 1 Force token.
Oh, thank you, Wilson.
Enjoy.
Oh my god, it was a real thing. Shut up. History Eraser button says the All Planets Relief Fund actually was a real thing in episode 2. What?
Again,
I
this is.
thought it sounded so made up. It's
That
like this is
sounds so made
impossible. Why would anybody do that shit?
You'll notice the things in the movies, the names of the acts and like the characters are all very simple. In the books and comics, they sound a little bit more authentic.
All those bills are real?
Oh no!
All those bills are real?
Oh my
Wow, so
God.
I completely
Wow.
just lucked out on that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I just thought, okay, why would they call something the anti-Sith bill? I was like, why would they try to integrate the Jedi before the Jedi were extinct? It's like nobody would spend all that money in all the other planets, or why would they reduce military spending?
Listen,
You're saying
when
they're
they
all real?
When they put
That's
forward
like-
the anti-Sith bill, there was one politician that stood up against it and said there was good people on both sides, but the media kind of like blacklisted him and threw him off, and so the bill ended up getting passed. It was a long story.
Oh.
He wanted
It
to
seems
build
like it's
a
like-
intergalactic wall.
What was that
Yeah,
person
exactly.
Erudi? Was the person that said there's a good in both sides? Was that person called Erudi?
I mean, I can't, confirm nor deny
Oh, yes.
that rumor.
We did.
Wow.
The anti-Sith bill specifically just read to me, it's like, duh. Like that'd be if in the real world they passed a bill that said
Like terrorism act?
beat the shit out of your wife bill or something.
Mm. Well,
Like,
a lot of those acts, I mean, like, still got a lot of slack and a lot of pushback, right? So, like, for example, when we were gonna go against the one idiot over there,
Funny mustache man.
huh?
Oh, I was saying funny mustache man.
Yeah, yeah, and they there was a lot of pushback about doing that. There's always so much pushback on everything that is done. It's like, no, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. So I could see them like saying like, no, you really shouldn't. The Sith are good, actually. They're helpful. They're here to make sure that you survive and you're protected.
Well, we have some pretty goofy
Oh.
laws that just literally, they're just literally called what they are.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, I could see opposing the anti-Sith bill from a non-interventionalist standpoint. So, okay, I can see the merits.
Yep.
The
Hey,
Austrian
you also
painter.
gotta listen. You should not underestimate. Sevvy is right to an extent. You cannot underestimate the amount of stupidity that probably exists in the Galactic Senate. They did raise Jar Jar Binks to the level of senator, so that should tell you
Jar
a
Jar
little
Binks is
something.
a Sith, and I'm holding to it.
My wife's favorite character.
So fucking lame, man. So fucking
Did
lame.
you see the backflips and shit he was doing? Come on.
It's
No.
true.
He's definitely
It
a
was
Sith.
pretty insane, actually.
The anti-Sith bill was during a period when the Sith were constantly popping up. Interesting.
Yes,
Oh,
it used to be a
I-
lot more of a common occurrence.
But why would they want to reduce military spending? Who in their right mind would say, "Hey, let's reduce military spending"? That's like
Probably
inviting
Palpatine.
people to. But that's like inviting people to come and like invade you. It's like, hey, we just grabbed a bunch of money out of a military.
Well, that's not
Just
such a
that
foreign
way.
Well, you have
concept
to
anymore,
remember
Stevie.
there was a point where they reduced the Galactic Republic did not have a standing army for a very long time. They literally had to create one out of clones, and they didn't create it. Another, well, now we know a Sith, but a Jedi had pre-ordered a bunch of clones and ships to be made for them behind the scenes without them knowing, to show up coincidentally at the time that they need a standing army, because the Galactic
wow.
Republic did not have an army. They did not act as a military force, just a governing body.
Why
So
didn't they have an army?
Well,
That
they're-
makes
I
no
think they're
sense.
like the UN, basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but-
The UN borrows people's army. Lynn Green says that Russian Reformation actually did reduce military spending.
So,
Done.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
the entire concept of not having a military is just bananas to me. No offense, Moss.
No offense to our allies.
Gee.
wow. So there you go. Lots of Star Wars history and discussion spawned from that question. And
Shout out to Wilson.
messaging someone.
Why doesn't Wilson ever just pop up in the chat saying, howdy, neighbor?
What didn't
Hello,
spawn from that
Wilson. How are
conversation
you
was sound
doing?
effects that come through Sirenscape.
Oops.
You want to finish that?
Not a sponsor.
That's
for
what she
so long
said.
as we let you guys know where we're getting our sound effects and music played through. They won't copyright check the channel. We're just being safe.
That's what she said.
Thank you. Thank you for covering that. I'm good, thanks, says Wilson. He doesn't want to do that.
I do like the trivia.
I love the trivia.
I tried doing the trivia last time because Wilson was not here, and I felt miserably.
Oh,
It
you
was not even multiple
did-
choice.
You didn't go miserably.
did
Nobody got it.
He
How
just
was that?
does,
decent.
he
was
just
at
does
work?
deep lore, and that one was just like, yeah.
The
I
only
really
mistake you made, with your
I make no
trivia
mistakes.
was that you pulled it from The Last Jedi, which nobody here would ever have deep dived to know anything about.
I just googled Star Wars trivia.
I did know that trivia. I was at work re-listening to the episode, and I was going, Bolivia, Bolivia, Bolivia.
I thought like you guys would just assume like there's not a lot of South American countries anyway that would have a desert where you could do something like this. So it would be either Chile, Argentina, or Bolivia. Because the other countries don't really have deserts.
You did a good job. I just didn't know the answer, so I'm bitter, I guess we'll just say.
Man, I wasn't here for it.
He's just walking back. He said, "I made a mistake."
I don't say. Well, I
listen. After what you threatened me behind the scenes,
yeah,
exactly. I don't want to cross you right now. But all right, let's hop into this thing. We did have some benefits, I believe. Let me go take a look. Got to scroll back up because there's lots of chatter. Bunch of chatty queen shirts, mods, whatever you guys are. All right. Benefits. We had 1 gold from No Zaku Boy and 1 silver from Have Wolf Kick Boot. We had no fan art. We did have 58 likes from last stream that we had not redeemed.
Nice.
10 comments though. Only 10 comments. You guys gotta step up the game on the comments if you want to hook these guys up and get the show some reach. So in total, you guys get 3 force tokens that go to Sevvy, Moss, Velrock. I don't know why I specified all of you individually. You all get 3 force tokens, is the bottom line there. We did not... okay, got it.
Did you say no far-seeing tokens?
No far-seeing. Just 3 force tokens to all of you. And I think... And then, of course, whatever you just got from your trivia will be... Perfect.
And
so
shout out to Velrock for the amazing Zen art.
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You weren't here to see that. Yeah, it was really cool. Especially since I don't think we're going to be getting official art for him anytime soon. It was nice to have something to at least put a face to it. So it was really cool. What did you guys do last time? I feel like you did the same thing you did every time and tried to plot to take over the world.
Yeah, Pinky, that is correct. It's Pinky and the Brain.
You get so excited about that.
I love Pinky and the Brain. I love Pinky and the Brain.
You're fucking killing me.
Wow.
We did the thing where I was in the casino, Dina stepped out, and there was a fight, and I grabbed the guy's gun.
Yeah, that guy called me out of my shit.
Switch
That did
also sent
happen.
you guys some software to upload on one of these droids.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Barney is correct. Sevvy is the brain, and Erudi is Pinky.
What?
That's how it goes. If you have seen Pinky and the Brain, you will know that's exactly how it works.
Oh, I don't remember. I'll try it. I'm gonna try to learn. I used to be able to do it. I'm gonna try to do Pinky's voice again so we can do this next time. Also, I want to share this. I'm going to put it in, and we'll go back to the recap. I'm going to put it in Discord. Moss's camera for me is frozen.
TMI.
It's frozen, and
It's not frozen for chat, is it?
No, it looks good for chat, but for me, it's frozen for some reason.
I can see it just fine.
And it looks like
Yeah,
this.
I think video does that every once in a while. I don't know why.
What's going on?
It's just stuck in this profile position and a little blurry, like he's got some webcam from like 1999 or something. But yeah, so you did that. You got the cheating software from oh my god, Switch, and he wanted you to put it into the card system to help his boy win. And I don't know if I correctly said this, but nobody else really wanted to kind of do that. But I was like, Zen would. I feel like Zen would want to do this.
If when I tell the group that this happened, because I sent it to SCAC, Zen speaks up and says, "Hey, I'll do it," I would then send you that information to you, because I send it to SCAC only.
Okay.
So if you want to retcon that part, I will say that I'll send it to you as well.
Okay, that'd be perfect.
trying to think. I feel like something else happened at the end, but my mind is blanking so hard right now. I know that you were looking for Cowboy and could not find him.
Mm-hmm.
What did we end on? Why am
Was
I?
that, didn't Skak basically shake down that bar owner, the cantina owner?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
he did.
Yeah.
And the dude came out as like he caught
He deleted a bunch
Scat
of
caught
a
him
bunch of
deleting
the-
stuff, and
Right.
Scat got all of it back because he rolled really well on it, and he got all of it back.
Oh, and what's his face is super suspicious of us. The one
Not any-
faker.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
think you guys, yes,
the
but
swab dude. What was his name?
the Imperial agent.
Kreshka.
No, was it Kreshka?
No,
Yeah.
not Crash.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, the other dude.
Sildar. What's his goddamn
Silas
name?
Draver. Silas
Yeah.
Draver.
Silas Draver
Draver.
had some thoughts about you guys, and he made them pretty well known in private with one of you, and has been giving you guys dirty looks. And then Kamal Harris, the Herglick that owns the bar, also ends up seeming a little sus. Caught him deleting some stuff. And his bartender Schumer. I think that's it. I don't really. I felt like we ended on something else, but I can't remember what it was. So if it comes to us, it comes to us. But so Skak would have gone into the bar and he would have got this information, but he's not here right now. So we're just going to go over to what you guys are doing. I guess it'd be good to catch up with Zen. Actually, what would Zen have been doing during all of this?
Zen would probably be just oh, actually I know exactly what Zen would be doing. Zen would be going around to sending messages to I think her name was Furiho, the fake Hapen Noble, and Krushka, and trying to throw them off their game. He would send like anonymous messages or like leave them a note that says, just like to the fake Hapen Noble, he'd probably leave her a note that says something like, "We know that you're lying about your spot in the court. We will be coming for you." And to the other guy, "You're fake. Everyone sees through you. Your jacket is made of this," and like he's trying to throw these guys off their game.
Wow, that's pretty messed up. Especially the jacket one, man. That's a low blow. That was uncalled for. You'll send these messages, and you're sending them like encrypted, anonymously. Is this what you're going for? All right. I presume you're going to probably pass this, but give me a computer use check.
Computer use. All right, let's use one of these. 5. 18.
That should be, because these are just data. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's good enough. So that will be good enough to get those messages through encrypted. How difficult it'll be to undecrypt is a whole other thing. But you know, fake Hapen woman, some guy with a fake jacket. What are the odds they're going to be able to decrypt this? So they get these messages for sure, and you can tell they have been read. So they might be a little concerned about these messages. I suppose we'll find out. And you guys had just got that gun off that guy and removed him. So Zen, you'd probably, at this point, you've been spending all your time doing this, getting these messages sent out, putting them off their game. And then you get the information from Anya that Switch has some new software that he would love to be installed to help his boy win the tournament.
I don't think there'd be an opportune time to do it during this day, unless there's like some sort of break that's coming up. So unless I can do it like remotely, somehow? Do I think there's a way to do that?
No,
No,
you
okay,
will
then I-
need to get your hands on some cards for sure. Actually, let me double check. Let me make sure.
Because he wants this installed on a dealer, right?
He wants it on a droid.
On a droid.
Let's see. Furthermore, okay. Nope, that's not the one I want. Let me scroll back up. Masters of the Heroes. Okay, he would like help with that. Okay, he wants you to install software for the Sabak dealer droids that will twist the luck of the draw in Moreau's favor. The tricky part is that you will have to physically insert a memory stick into the dealer droid to upload the software. A difficult prospect given the heightened security surrounding the tournament. So yes, you will probably need some kind of plan for this.
I will wait till my squad gets back because I know Dina's out right now. I might need her help to cause a distraction.
Okay. You all get force tokens, by the way, because Sevvy went gold for Legend Seeker.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Sev.
Man, I wish I could take her in person.
Erudi.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that early birthday gift. Man, yeah, I didn't mention this yet. I should have. I'm so just discombobulated today for some reason. But yeah, Legend Seeker, trying to get to 20 gold memberships before Festivus, which is my birthday, as Sevvy has mentioned. And if we get there, actually, I'm suddenly realizing that maybe her intent was not pure.
Killer remembers.
Oh, God. Yeah, man. If we get there, that would be a goal for me that's going to help a lot. And also, Sevvy has offered out some things if we reach certain points. I don't remember what they are at all. So maybe I just won't mention those. And
So if we reach
damn
20
it.
gold memberships, Noel will play a furry game that will be streamed. So and we'll probably get like some furry emojis and stuff that you guys can kind of help interact with. And it'll be absolutely amazing. And if we get to 36, the equivalent of 36 gold memberships, Erudi will be playing Monster Prom, which is a dating sim simulator where he can date finally the slime girl that he
Of his
always wanted
dreams.
to.
Ooh.
it is multiplayer, and I am going to bring some of you bastards with me. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying.
No scos.
Frost will definitely have to be one because he's a vampire, but we'll figure out the rest from there. But yeah, so lots of fun things going on there that you'll get for helping out. Plus, you help the cast. Plus, you help my project, and it would just be the best birthday gift ever to reach those goals. So, throwing that out there for you guys, and yeah, and you get to read all the lore, which is really cool too. All right, so yeah, so it's a stick. You're gonna have to actually stick into one of the droids and somehow get in there.
All right. Yes, I'll wait for Dina to get back, and then I'll tell her of my plans.
Orman just pointed out that you can also date a slime boy, so it doesn't have to be a slime girl.
Listen, it's
Even
bad
better for
enough. It's bad enough about the slime girl aspect, okay? I am not also throwing in there some homo gay shit. But thank you. Cool aliens. Oh my god. Slimies are the opposite of furries. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so we'll say you all have now kind of reconvened, and you're able to start talking about further actions. You know that Skak is still in the middle of something. You've lost communication with him. He's not communicating right now, but he was apparently about to talk to this bartender guy.
About how long has it been since he went back there, would you say?
Well, because you went there to give him something, right? And then left?
No.
Yeah, the video data.
Yeah, the video data, but I stood there and I watched it after I left it underneath the bench to make sure he got it.
The long
And I don't-
dongs, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
remember
long
you ate two of
Long
them.
dongs.
But I don't remember if I left right afterwards or not.
I think he told you to get out of there.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I
He
would
told you to
back
leave.
then.
I just don't know if you did or not.
We'll say I did. I probably heeded his word.
So we'll say it's been like, I don't know, 15 minutes since then. Because it would have probably been about that long just to walk back, at least. So you guys can reconvene. Or no, I said it was 5 minutes. So whatever. 5 minutes get back, 10 minutes you hanging around. You guys reconvene. And Zen, what do you say to the group?
Oh, Dina, we got some help from what's your friend's name? Stitch?
Switch.
Switch, right.
Yes.
He gave me this great little algorithm that needs to go onto one of these dealer droids, but the sooner the better. And, you know, because of the heightened security, us being heightened security and the cameras, I need a bit of a distraction, maybe.
Well, therein lies a bit of a complication there, Zen, because somebody, and I will kind of nod my head over to Mr. Draver, and I'll just say somebody has been a bit nosy and perceptive as to our efforts here. So causing a distraction would be all but confirmation of what we're trying to do here.
It seems like this little thorn in our side needs to be removed sooner rather than later.
Did we decide that there's really no way, unless we hack into like some other cards or something, there's really no way to
Yeah,
like slip bad cards into somebody's hand or something?
correct. That's correct. Because
Yeah.
the cards change, remember?
Yeah.
So there is no way for you guys to do it. But like you said, that guy is following us very closely in terms of what we're doing. So if for some reason you can disguise yourself in a way that you are not you,
I'm not putting grease on my face again.
or
Why not?
you get somebody that he does not think, they're in league with us at all. It's like
Maybe we could perhaps slip a weapon onto him and then just alert our higher up.
He would know. I think he would be too. I think maybe like just do it when he gets up and he's like not even around, because he's like the restroom or getting food or something, and that's when you do it.
Yes. I've got a bit of an idea for that then.
You're gonna give him diarrhea?
Absolutely.
That's what I figured. Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, how are you gonna do that in a way that he doesn't like go back to you?
Oh, I'm just going to go over to the bartender, tell the bartender I want to send this man a couple drinks. I'm going to have them mixed with whatever the intergalactic version of coffee is. So some white Rushans, and I'll have that sent over to him.
You do realize that as male, as suspicious as him, he's probably not going to accept just a drink. And if he asks about the drinks and who ordered them, they'll point the finger at you.
I've got a plan for that as well.
Okay. I will go back to the floor so he doesn't think he has anything to do with me. And hopefully you don't get into trouble.
Is there any ladies at the bar right now?
Most certainly, yes.
Perfect. I'll walk up to the what is Silas Draver? Race wise? Or species wise?
He's a human.
He's a human.
He's human, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
According
human.
to my notes, he's a human gambler who is he's very suave and has long black hair in a ponytail.
Perfect. I'll go walk up to any human or Twi'lek females I can see at the bar.
Also, he's gay.
Well, this isn't Disney Star Wars, so I wasn't
You
sure.
should just try to put the moves on him. Honestly, it's gonna be
heck was
so
that?
much faster. I went to grab my notepad and everything fell off. And
Oh,
I have
okay.
I have a metal trash can over there, so that's the sound.
Got it. I'm sorry. So you're saying, repeat what you said to me, Caleb.
I'm looking for a human female at the bar or a Twi'lek female at the bar.
You can most certainly find both
Perfect.
without any issue.
Go with a human.
Okay.
Hey, so I'm working security here, and my
Oh no,
friend.
am I in trouble?
No, you are perfectly fine. My friend over there, you see him, long black hair. He's really shy, but he's been eyeing you this whole time. And just being a good friend, I wanted to perhaps give you some credits to buy him some drinks. He's a huge fan of White Ruchons. And I mean, if this all goes well, he's going to be a very wealthy man. I'm sure you two could have a wonderful time.
Oh. He's so popular and he's doing so. He was me. Are you sure?
I'm very, very sure. Couldn't take his eyes off of you.
She's gonna look, and there's a hint of doubt in her eyes. But give me a deception check.
Let's drop one of these.
Are you not good at deception?
I'm all right at deception.
Wait, where did my?
Oh my gosh, that one.
Oh shit, my window closed. Hold on. Damn it, you piece of garbage.
He rolled an 8.
I rolled a nat 1. That's what I rolled.
Oh, that's she's going to look over there for a second, and she's gonna narrow her eyes.
Oh, you need to swoosh.
Yeah, I will in just a second. That's what I was just complaining about. I closed my window. So it's reloading. She's going to narrow her eyes and turn and look back at you and be like, he's never even heard of me. In fact, I don't think I've really even been in eyesight of him. What are you up to? What are you trying to do? Is this a prank? Are you trying to get me on some like punk camera show or something? Are you even really security?
I'm just... I can see that I'm not as good of a wingman as I thought I was. I will leave you to your drinks.
She looks highly suspicious of you. Is anyone else besides you around? I don't think so, right? Everybody else stayed away from you?
No. I'm on the floor working.
I'll say I probably would have been kind of just wandering around doing my normal security lead duties.
Okay. I mean, make me a perception check. I don't know how much you can be able to do about this for yourself, but at least you'll might know
everybody
things.
or
just him, since you're not there.
We'll drop. Oh my goodness, my force points are bad. Persuasion, you said.
I think it's up, so let me swoosh it. Yes. Okay, you know what? You're good. Just go ahead and be on your merry way.
Yes, I'll walk away for a second till she turns around. Then I'll walk back to the bartender, give him one of these.
Yes.
I need you to send 3 White Ruchons to that man over there and say it's from this woman over here. I'm really trying to help my friend out. He's he puts on a bigger show than he really is. He's not super great with the ladies, but I'm just trying to start a connection.
How come people aren't just direct anymore?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Presuming you're paying for these.
Yes, I'll pay for them.
All right, he's going to make these drinks. These Ruchons, named after the Reformation Act from the trivia. And he will get those sent over straight away.
I'm
we're going to say that those are they're majorly upped in price because of the tournaments. They're 20 credits each for these drinks.
Oh God,
that is totally fine with me.
we're at a baseball game.
And then
Essentially,
I am gonna,
yes.
Yeah. I'm going to go hide amongst security. I want to be not in this guy's sight, not in this woman's sight.
Zen, what are you getting so close to me for?
I'm trying to hide.
Behind me?
You're right. Flat as a board. Jugs, where are you? I need to hide.
Jugs, right as you get that communication, your supervisor actually walks up to you, and he gets finished like taking his finger off of the earpiece and says, Jugs, I need you to go investigate something.
Of course. What can I do?
We've got reports from a woman that somebody is impersonating security and trying to funnel drinks on behalf of this impersonator. These drinks seem to be targeted at one of our players. I'm going to need you to go watch the table with that player, and if any drinks are sent his way, make sure they're turned away. We don't want any incidents.
I will do that right now, sir. Thank you.
And keep your eye out for this impersonator. I'm going to be checking the camera feed to see who it might have been that was talking to this lady. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. I will send a message to... Oh, God. I'm going to send an encrypted message to the group saying, your cover is blown. Send.
Poodoo.
Your cover is blown. What you said? Your cover is blown. Send. You just hit send.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
send.
right.
Okay,
Oh, Zen. Got it.
Yeah, Zen. I will walk over to the table and I'll introduce myself to Silos. Oh, what's his name? Silos, driver. And I will say, good morning, sir. I am Jugs. I was asked to come here for your protection. I hope you don't mind.
How convenient, he says dryly.
Of course. Well, your health is the utmost importance, and want to make sure that nothing happens to you, so you can, of course, play away and gamble away and do your best. Is there anything I might be able to do for you while I will stand over there and offer you protection?
You could drop the pretenses, but we both know that's not going to happen. Do what you have to do.
I'm afraid I don't follow, sir. I was ordered to be here, sir.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. He's going to turn back to his cards and kind of sigh to himself and continue playing his game. And then shortly after that, a waitress is going to come up with a tray of white croissants. And
I will say, I'm sorry, this gentleman is not taking any drinks at this time.
Excuse me, I did not say I was not taking any drinks.
Oh, do you want these drinks, sir?
Somebody bought them for me. Why would I not?
If you say so. I was told to turn away any drinks that were sent to you, sir.
What are you playing at? Is this
I'm in-
some sort of game between you and your friends?
I assure you, there is no game. I was told that we were concerned that you might fall ill if you potentially consumed anything that you yourself didn't buy. But if you don't have that concern, sir, you're more than welcome to have drinks.
Make me a persuasion at -10 because he really doesn't like you.
Really? Yeah. I will use a force point
Wait,
for this.
I'm confused. What is she trying to persuade him to do? To turn them away or to take them?
It
sounds like he wants it anyway.
She's trying to
know,
convince him
I-
that he's protecting him, is what I'm imagining.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so -10, so this would be at a -5 then, because my first point is a 5.
And before
Okay.
the 30.
15.
Oh, that's still pretty
That's
good.
actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
All things considered, yeah, that's still pretty good. He looks like he really does not like you or want to listen to you, but he seems to kind of hear your words, look at the drinks, and you see him just like the gears are turning, trying to figure out what the game is, but can't seem to come to any reason how it would benefit you for him to not have a drink. So he kind of sighs and just kind of scoffs and goes, "Whatever. I don't like cream in my liquor, anyways."
Okay. I will then call the supervisor and say, I'll say, boss, there were some drinks. I turned them away as you suggested, and they have been returned.
Well done, Jugs. I think we may have found the timestamp for the bar. Just about another 15 minutes, and I think I'll know who our culprit is.
But honestly, though, I think that Zen and Dina might have gone to Skak, or Skak would have tried to do. Oh no, Skak is somewhere else. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that unless Dina wants to do something about it.
He is currently occupied. Yeah, I mean, this guy, he's determined to follow up on this report that was a result of that failure to persuade.
Can
But I will say,
is he coming over the radio? Like, can we all hear him, or is it just Anya?
This is just a message to Anya.
Okay.
Jugs.
Anya will say, sir, actually, do you mind coming here talking to Silos? He doesn't seem to believe me that you sent me here for his protection, sir, and that will make it much more difficult for me.
So close to getting this. Fine, I'll pause this for a moment to come back to it. I'll be over there just a moment.
I'll send a message to Dina really quick saying, like, see if you can delete anything.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll try to slink my way back to the security room.
Sure. Oh god, this is gonna be great.
Is it occupied?
It is. It is. In fact, when you go in there, you see a familiar face. You see a Given look up, a nerdy-looking Given.
Oh boy, you should have let him touch your boob. I guess now is the time.
He's gonna cross his bony arms. You again.
Hi.
Don't you try to use your womanly bewitching words on me. I'm not going to fall for it this time. My biology is not that of a mere pathetic human, and I will not be emotionally manipulated by you.
Time to flash him.
Yes, you will, and I flash him.
His jaw, like, literally unhinges and drops.
Oh my god.
Now, if we're done here, I need you to leave the room for approximately 30 seconds.
Why did you surgically remove those? Where are they?
No.
Get out.
Oh, no. So mean.
Do you make an intimidation roll?
You're fucking right, I do. You just insulted my tits.
Why did you surgically remove them? Oh my god.
Jesus, you must be real mad. Wow.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm real insecure about my boobs.
You look very angry, and the Given, he was already very pale being a Given, but he looks a little whiter after this. And hey, sorry, I'm not used to human physiology. It was a mistake. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Don't touch anything unless you have a form 1136.
Shut up and get out.
Why did I say that number? Fuck. He's gonna turn and leave.
All right. I will try to delete. Wait, did you tell me what I was looking for?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll radio over. What exactly is it that I'm looking for here? Very quickly, please.
Okay, I will say Boss Man is gonna catch Sen at the bar making an order. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. And I will search through the footage, trying to find Zen at the bar within the last 10 minutes.
All right, you go to delete the footage. A password prompt appears. And while you're contemplating that, we're going to go back over to Anya as the supervisor arrives. I'm sorry, I heard there was a situation over here.
Oh, thank you so much for coming, sir. This is Silos, whatever his name is, human driver Silos. This is Silos, and I was explaining to Silos that I was here for his protection, but he didn't want to listen to me, and he thought that it would be perfectly fine for him to take any drink that a random person would send to him.
Okay, well, there are fans, Silas says. And your supervisor's gonna be like, sir, I assure you, Jugs was just doing her job. I sent her here to take care of this situation because we got intel that someone wanted to send you drinks without you finding out who they were. They were impersonating security, so we were just looking out for your health. Silas looks perturbed that your story checked out. Fine. Well,
Oh my god, Alaska Jeff is in chat, and the first thing he says is whether I'm a Sith!
well, do you blame him?
Come on, please have some faith in me, nobody else does.
Wow, getting roasted by Alaska Jeff, man, that says some things about your perceived
But
character.
you know what? At least the Saska twins today said I was their queen. And
Oh, that was
very lovely.
such bullshit, man. I was so mad about that. They were in chat. They said something nice about me. I was so excited. And then they're like, but Sevvy is our queen. And I was like, oh, hold on. I was like, you can't let Sevvy corrupt you too. You just got here. And they were like, listen, us bad bitches have to stick together. I was like, fuck my life, man. I cannot win.
Would you rather be their queen, Erudi?
I don't care at this point. It would just be nice to have somebody in my corner, okay?
Oh, look, Warlock said he believes in me.
Oh, wow.
I guess I got 1%.
X to doubt.
Wow. He followed that up by saying that you can turn into a Sith next session. So
Okay.
Please do
My
this
God.
session.
Warlock, you and I will have a talk after this. So I will just I will say to Silas, as you can see, sir, believe me when I say I'm one of the best. I'm here for your protection.
if you say so. I appreciate you looking out for me. Please get to the bottom of whoever tried to send me this drink. I am most curious now. Whoever it is, that is very strange. They would impersonate security to get this to me. And also check those drinks. I want to know what's in them.
I will make sure to do that. Maybe I can ask maybe we can ask somebody else in security to check the drinks. Unless I don't feel comfortable leaving Silas alone. I don't want him. I mean, obviously he's one of the main front runners to win, which makes sense why somebody would want to take him out. So I'm stroking his ego, kind of like having him feel important. Hopefully that kind of helps him lower his suspicion towards me to some regard, because I generally have not been with them a lot. Unless boss, you want me to check the drinks myself. But you know I'm one of the most competent security guards here.
Perhaps you should continue watching over Silas. I'm going to go finish with the footage. I need to make sure that's taken care of, and the longer I wait, the more people this imposter might try to harm. I will contact somebody else to take care of the drinks.
Okay. If you are sure, I'm also more than willing to help with whatever else you need.
No, I need to take care of this before I get distracted by something else and it slips my mind, and
Would I
it would
make
be
a
terrible.
suggestion?
Yes.
Yeah, would I make a suggestion that perhaps what is sent to, but perhaps we hold off on the gifts to Silos, and if he is hungry or requires some beverage, that I personally myself will go get it for him to make sure that he has not been tampered with.
Silas's face immediately gets more suspicious.
I'm not gonna tamper with the stuff, by the way, just to let you know. So if he himself wants to roll like notice or perception, like I'm just doing it to make sure that he himself doesn't get sick.
Oh, I believe you. It's just him that's got the problem. But your boss thinks it's a great idea. You know, Jugs, that is good thinking. That is good thinking.
Well, it's really up to Silas. It's up to you, sir. Would you rather me do this, or would you trust the wait staff to bring you food? It's up to you.
You know, perhaps you're right. It would be a good thing for us to keep an eye on one another. Silas is going, or not Silas, your boss is going to feel like a weird tension there. And,
I don't know what's going on.
Big gulps, huh? I'm going to go back and head to the control station and take care of my end of this. But yes, keep an eye on him and just make sure he doesn't drink anything or anything you didn't personally bring him.
Yeah. All right. Well, sir, I'm gonna go stand over there, just make sure that everything is orderly. So, but if you do need me again, my name is Jugs.
Thank you, Jugs. And he's going to go back to playing his game. Everybody at the table resumes. Oh my God. What is going on in chat right now?
Putting all the pieces together.
I swear. So, meanwhile, upstairs, trying to guess the password.
I try rent a cop 36 exclamation point.
Don't you have like computer use?
Shit. Anya, what's the status of Boss Man?
Okay, by that time he already left.
Oh, fuck. All right. What might I do? Can I look around to see if they had stupidly written down the password on a post-it note?
The one thing Erudi hates the most.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
No, not Really? Okay. God damn. Yeah, you look around this desk looking for anything that might be useful here. You don't see that the password has been written anywhere on here, actually. Not on like a sticky note or whatever. This given guy, he must be incredibly good at his job. An IT professional through and through who would never, ever write his password down somewhere on a piece of paper where some crook could find it. No, that would be absolutely moronic of anyone to do.
Okay.
Self-insert.
And I spend the force token as a Benny to have him write the password.
No.
Damn it.
Can I try password?
You sure can. You type in password. Meh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What you do notice with your high perception check is on the second time that you've done this, there's a little counter. It looks like little like 3 green lights at the bottom right of the screen. 2 of them are now red.
Oh my God! Don't do that. Oh my God.
Shit. Oh. What can I think of? And it's not written down anywhere. Can I try to run it as like admin or put it in safe mode or something to try and bypass this?
You see no such option to do that sort of thing. There are a couple other, apparatuses that you notice. There is a card reader. There is also a biometric reader. And then there's the password prompt on the screen.
Did he leave his card anywhere nearby?
He did not, unfortunately.
Damn! Zen, I hate to say this might be a no-go.
What's going on?
It's password protected, obviously. I cannot get in.
Well, lock it out if he's on his way back. That way, there's at least a little bit more time.
Good thinking.
Or if
I
you have
try-
a magnet, you could just fry the entire hard drive with a magnet.
I don't have a magnet.
Well, you know it's
I
true.
try big boobs with a Z.
Oops with a Z.
a
Nope,
lot.
that does not work. Unfortunately for you. Yeah, so the third red light goes on, and then the entire screen turns red with a big lock sign, and it says "Security notified" in repeating letters at the bottom.
Oh my god.
All right. Awesome.
Get out of there. And call Skak.
I get out of there.
You said like the worst person to go do this job.
Well, Skak isn't here. I assumed that Dina had computer use. I thought she could do stuff. Or at least fry the hard drive.
Insane. Insane.
He never called for computer use. What do you want from me?
You should have said, "Can I have a computer use to try and hack the system?"
You don't need it. I learned the hard way. You don't need to use computer use just to push buttons, and that's all I was doing was pushing buttons.
Terribly at that. Terribly at that.
I spelled everything right.
Oh my god, dude.
Next time, you could have found a magnet. Just wipe the entire hard drive.
As you're heading out, Moss, with that incredible 26 perception, you walk out of the control room and past like the bulletin board where they put up like notices for the week or whatever, and you see one that says "Update: Default password for security has been changed. Check personal email for the new password."
He's jimming the camera.
I tear the flyer down. Oh, wait. That doesn't do any good. It's in the email. Shit. We don't have employee emails.
No, we don't.
I will
Oh my
that
god.
happened.
There you go, 11:16. How is it possible that it only happens on Saturday? Well, you know what? I don't think does he stream like at 11:20 or so any other day?
think so.
During Mummy's Mask, because we go till 1.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
Mummy's Mask. Yeah, you're right. But it doesn't happen during Mummy's Mask. It just happens on Star Wars.
Dina, I recommend hiding somewhere, and we need a fall guy.
Oh, there's a very rude gibbon that is the perfect candidate for that.
Perfect.
This is a character that failed to use the turbo lift. I know, Wilson. I assume Dina learned her lesson.
Oh, Dina, are you with the Given right now?
No, I convinced him to leave.
Is he nearby?
I assume I don't see him. He left the room a few minutes ago.
Man, I should have been the one to do this. At that point, I could have just used a Jedi mind trick.
Yep.
If nothing else, all I can say is that I came up here to you're back online, Erudi.
Perfect.
I can
Thank
just
God.
say
Is it the right
I can
mic?
wait for the
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
I can wait for the security officer. Wait till he gets here. Tell him that the Given is gone, and here are the flashing red lights that somebody has been tampering with the footage or attempting to.
Well, that's way better than my idea. My idea was going to be grab the Given and start making out on the keyboard.
No, God, ew. Have you seen? No,
Everybody
Well,
sent you a question.
I have a boyfriend.
I'm looking.
Right. Well, according to Skak, maybe not for long.
What? Shit. I will never find a man.
Did you guys also tell me about this dude?
What?
The fall guy?
Oh yeah, I assumed it was just on an open channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go looking for. Okay.
what I might do, and this is just a suggestion that I want to put over the comms, I have a stun grenade that they allowed through security, and I could just, put it on the computer later once things have calmed down a little bit. Maybe that'll fry the systems.
Why don't you just put it in the middle of the room
Oh, wait,
and just
Dina,
clear everyone out?
can't you do that little hand thing that you did
Me?
when we were passing through? Oh, sorry, Anya. Can you do that little hand thing you did when we were passing through security? Just make our commander forget.
I could. Okay. Where did Given go?
I don't know. He just left the room after I convinced him to leave.
Okay. Erudi, can I roll perception to see if I can find him so I can talk to Given alone?
To the Given?
Yeah.
That is his race, by the way. He does have a name. Nobody's asked it. But yes,
Nobody
you could you could try to, for sure, find him and talk to him if you can be identified for you.
I will roll perception. I got 29.
Holy shit.
Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of Given around here, so he's easy enough to find. So you do find him. This will require you to leave Silas's sight, however.
I will just say, well, he's not paying attention to me. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. If he looks at me, I'll say, just running to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I will find the Given, and just so I understand, if I do succeed in the Jedi mind trick and just ask him to delete, can I just have him forget that he deleted it so he doesn't know that he deleted it?
Yes, you can use the Force in many ways, but not all of them are morally sound.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm not asking him to harm. I'm not making him out to be the fall guy or anything like that. I'm just asking him to delete the footage and then just kind of have him forget that he deleted it.
Sure, those are ways that you could use the Force on him.
And if I do that, would that give me a dark force point? Because I'm not putting him in harm's way at all.
It's a tough one. Forgetting not so much, the deleting footage. Poor guy, just innocently trying to do his job.
I'm not making him out to be the fall guy at all. I'm not putting the blame on him at all. I'm not having him, take any type of blame. He just won't find the footage. So when he comes to, he just won't find it.
Let me see something. Let's see what this says. Okay. Violation of free will. The intent behind the actions also matters. In this case, you would probably be able to get away with it.
Okay.
So yeah, you'd be able to get away with that at being a dark side point in this case.
Without it not being a dark side point, because
Yes.
I'm not intending him to get hurt or injured or take the fall. Okay. So then I will talk to the Given where we can be overheard, and I'll use the Jedi mind trick to ask him to delete the footage and just forget that he deleted it afterwards. I'll use...
Okay, you walk up to this Given who's you've never talked to. His skull eyes immediately go wide at the very clear differences between you and Dina, and then he will start to say hello, but you just kind of launch into, "Hey, camera footage, delete it and forget." Give me a use the Force check.
I'm using a Force token, and that Force point of 8. Use the force of 8. Got a 40.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
God damn.
Forget everything you know.
Well, I don't want to put him in harm's way. That's my thing. Like I want to make sure that he's safe and he just deletes it so everybody's safe.
Yes. I need to delete the footage and then forget that I ever did.
Okay, hurry up now.
He's going to nod and he's going to stand up and he's going to head back to the security terminal, and he's going to see that the red screens are up. And meanwhile, as he's making his way there on a similar timing path, your supervisor is also returning to the security room. But he's going to run.
Can I send a message to Dina and send saying like security guy is on his way, delay the commander? Yeah, there you go.
Sure. So, Dina, as you are tearing the flyer off the corkboard and making your way back to wherever you're going, upset at yourself, you do see the supervisor about to pass you, and he seems tired and harried and just like, I need to go take care of this shit. And he's on his way to the security room.
Oh, Mr. Supervisor, sir.
What now?
A bit of an issue. The Given, it seems, has left his station unattended, and well, there's a bit of an issue on the inside, but I think we need to go and find him immediately.
Why?
Why what? Why is he gone? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Why do we need to find him? What is the issue?
The issue is that he's abandoned his post.
But then somebody needs to man it. Why don't I go man the post and you go find him and get him back to it? What is going on in this place today?
Well,
I'm going to go man my post. You go find the Given, whose name is Nilla, and bring him back.
Well, it turns out that as soon as I had heard reports that he had left his post, I came to check on him, and it seems as though someone has tampered with the security terminal in his absence. And I think it's appropriate that the security officer on duty find him and reprimand him.
Deception time. And do this at a -5.
Take your -5 and shove it. -2. All right.
Very well.
You said deception?
Yeah.
So you said -5. I got a 3, so it's -2.
I'm only one person. Why are there not like 5 of me? I don't understand. Help me find him. Let's just go.
I will lead him off in hopefully the opposite direction of where he actually went.
Good question. You wouldn't know that, would you? Why don't you roll me a 1d100 and don't get a 1 through 15? Okay.
Oh, let's go.
So you lead him off in a different direction. They go looking for Nilla the Given, and meanwhile, Nilla arrives at the computer station, sees the flashing red screen, says, "Well, that's not good." He pulls out his card and beep, puts it over the scanner, and then the sirens stop. The screen turns back to normal, and he types in his password: 8008 $69. Enter. Ding. The the screen pops up, and then he types in some words and deletes the entire footage for the whole day. And then he logs back out, sits down in his chair, and then blinks. Well, he can't blink; he doesn't have eyes. He kind of just sits there for a second. Wait a minute. How did I get back in here? I was just taking my lunch.
Whew. Task failed successfully.
You know what? There might be some sanity rolls, okay? So you guys walk around, you and the supervisor for a little bit, and then you make your way back, not having found Nella anywhere, and find him just kind of sitting in the security station, looking a little vacant and confused.
There he is.
I thought you said he left his post.
Well, he did. And now he's back. Anyway, I should be returning to my post. Thank you for your assistance, Commander.
Wait a minute. Why are you... Given still seems upset at you. He hasn't forgotten the chest flashing incident. But his supervisor lays into him before he can get any further with that train of thought. About abandoning his post, and there's a lot of protesting back and forth about I don't remember what happened. I swear I was here, and asking if he was using stimulants to try to stay awake during his job. And just a whole bunch of stuff goes down as you leave chaos behind you.
It's not funny, you guys.
Of course it is.
Anya will yell at you guys after.
What did I
It's
do?
not-
I'm
it's
just
not
trying
funny.
to help.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Until Dawn, when all the other people do like the mean prank, and then that one girl is just like, guys, this was not funny. Guilting everybody. What was her name? Sam.
I like how we've gone an hour and a half into this stream, and we've basically just been spending the entire time covering up our tracks.
Yeah, putting out your own fires. Putting your own fires out. Yes, you
I'll
have.
show you guys what I'm doing. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Hey, there you go.
All right.
I like
while
the
commander's
Imperial
distracted-
version myself.
While the commander's distracted, let every drink go through.
God. No.
This man is gonna poop if it's the last thing I do.
No, I have a directive not to do that. I will reply. The boss man told him himself what's happening. He's not gonna accept any drinks.
All right. Well, if we
Are
can
you still at the bars then?
No. Zen went to go blend into like security. He's just walking around, trying to stay out of sight of both Silas and that human he just talked to.
Okay, continue.
Well, if you get a chance, just get him anything that'll get his system going. Any kind of diuretic or whatever it's called.
I will see what I can do.
I can't fully remember why we're trying to get him away from the table, but
Oh my god. Okay.
We're good.
I will write down Sen. You should just use a normal distraction, or he's just not there because he is eating.
Right. Yes, that's the reason. We wanted to get him.
We don't have to. You don't have to harm him. He will naturally go to the bathroom. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Right.
The chaos.
I'm back at my post, obviously, and I will just wait there until he flags me because he wants food or something else. If he doesn't want anything, then I'll get myself a bottle of water and just drink the water while I watch.
Yeah. So you're watching him, and you actually hear somebody call out to you, though, Jugs.
Yes.
You look over and you see Lieutenant Atronus calling you over.
Okay. I'll tell Silas that I'm being called over, and if he's okay, I will be right back.
I'm fine.
Okay. Then I'll move over to the Imperial officer. Oh, good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning, Jugs. I know I may have been a little cold the last few days, but I'm having a bit of a run of it this round. I was wondering if you could blow on my cards again.
Of course. I'll blow on his cards. I'm sure you will win now, sir.
I'm sure I will. Also, I had a question for you.
Of course.
I feel like there might be forces working against me here.
Oh, really?
thought you might have been wrapped up in it at first, I admit, but after some contemplation and just watching the going-ons around this place, I don't think so anymore. But there were people very insistent on trying to take away my datapad, and they tried to wrap you up in it as well.
Really?
Yes, I think it's because I'm an Imperial, and they're trying to target me for secrets.
Oh, well, that would make sense because your datapad should be very confidential, but also I'm assuming it's encrypted, so it's just really stupid of them to even try.
Yes, encrypted with the highest level of Imperial code, they would have been wasting their time, make no doubt. But that still doesn't make it any less troubling. I really don't want people moseying around in my day-to-day business or trying to get involved in Imperial affairs. I was hoping perhaps you could keep an eye out for me, and if you see anything suspicious, to let me know.
Oh, of course, sir. I will do just that. I will make sure to... I was ordered to look at that table to make sure that one of the players there was safe, but I can make sure to do that as well, particularly for you, to make sure that you are safe and that nobody's tampering with your gameplay.
Thank you. I would appreciate that. Everyone. Examine everyone. Anyone who's a traitor to the Imperial Navy and attempting to sabotage an officer and steal his secrets should be dealt with. Well, thank you, Jux. I knew I could count on you.
Thank you, sir. And just let me know if I can get you anything anytime. I will be patrolling.
Don't worry. I've been keeping something as a good luck charm since the first day you took care of me.
Oh, good. I am glad to hear that, sir.
And he goes back to his game.
Okay. I will send a chat to the group telling them that the Imperial officer no longer distrusts me, but he is very wary of all of you guys. So I will try to keep getting close to see when the deal is going.
All right, sounds good. And let us know if whenever Silas gets distracted.
Will do.
You know, I'm starting to think that there was really no way for us to do any of this without having some sort of suspicion cast upon us. I feel like we've been operating perfectly professionally. Like real experts in the field, you know?
We've been doing really well out here, I'm going to be honest. I
Yeah.
didn't think we'd get half as far.
I mean, we still have our jobs.
Are any of you concerned about Skak? He really hasn't reported yet.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a, what, like an 8-foot Trandoshan?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably just sick or something.
Ardanis. I keep saying the damn wrong name. Lieutenant Ardanis.
Thought it was Trandus.
But you do bring up a good point,
No.
Anya. I'll send out a quick message to Skak real quick. And just say, Skak, just checking up on your status. How's it going over there, wherever you're at?
No answer.
Well, Skak's not answering his communicator. That's a great sign.
Well, we can't leave our post yet to check it out.
I'm sure that big man is fine.
Perhaps you're right. And we surely can't afford to leave our posts now. We're in too deep.
Unless Sen leaves because we don't want him to be recognized by people.
Surely his absence will be noticed.
Perhaps.
Dina, from behind you, you hear a kind of snapping sound, and someone say, "Excuse me, sir."
Oh my god, they called
It's
Dina a sir.
Ma'am.
Yes,
It's ma'am.
I am a lady, that is true. Could you please help me? I'm going over to the bar and I don't want to carry my things.
Who is this old bitch?
You recognize her as Lady Marana Fiaro, the Haven woman. And she's not old. She looks radiant in this light and looks vibrant and beautiful. A very elegant woman. She also is snapping at you like you're the help.
She needs to roll for endowment so that Dina can actually figure out how she's gonna react to her.
This beautiful woman? Sure. This will
I
be
laugh
the top. This will be the bottom.
Oh yeah.
It's still higher than Dina!
22, I don't know, man.
Bottom
I don't
heavy.
know.
Yeah, very bottom heavy.
I think Dina will not feel intimidated at all by this snappy woman.
I'll just tell her. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a contestant in the tournament?
Of course, I am the lady. Do you not recognize me?
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I am a member of security. I'm too busy watching the entire room and making sure everything is cordial. Do you need assistance? I can fetch someone to help you.
Yes, I carry my bags with me everywhere I go, and there's just so many, but I want to go get a drink while my table's on break. And so I was hoping you could carry my bags for me.
Oh, yes, if you had, absolutely. Wait right here, and I will fetch someone who is designated for just that task.
But I want to go drink now. Surely whatever you're doing is not that important. Come.
Well, I want to go home now, but that's not, we don't all get what we want.
Dina, who is that dummy thick woman you're traveling with?
Don't be thick.
I ignore that.
Could you get her data pad number for me?
Yes, of course. Fine. Miss Murano, was it?
You can
Where
call me
is it?
Lady Fioro.
Lady Fioro, where is it that you would like to go?
Just over here to the bar. It's not too far.
I will pick up her bag, and if it has a little dog in it, I will throw it.
There is no little dog. There is no little dog.
That you know of.
And it's actually like 3 bags, and one of them is obnoxiously large.
Like a Russian nesting bag.
Yeah.
Okay, I will pick up her bags and I will follow her over to the bar.
Now, when she said just over to the bar, what she failed to tell you was she actually meant the VIP bar, which is actually up the stairs above the main bar. And it's kind of like a spiral staircase that goes up and up and up. So you have to see Cloud City like 20 times. It's meant to sort of like be a way to get people to want to go check things out. So it's a bit of a longer climb than you were expecting.
That's annoying.
When you get to the top, she kind of snaps and points to the side of the bar, and then she takes a seat at the bar.
I will set her bags down next to her. And I might try a little bit different approach. Lady Fiora, how are you faring in the tournament?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. But what can you expect? I was taught to the game by my late husband. He was an exceptional player, you know. But before his death, I had surpassed him. So, you can imagine, I am doing quite well.
Well, I imagine he passed of a broken heart then if you passed up his skill.
Perhaps he did.
Well, is there anything else that I might be able to help you out with, Ms. Fiora? I'm at your service, clearly.
You know, I am surprised that some of these players have gotten so far, she says, just switching over to gossip and, like, totally ignoring your question. Of course, many things surprise me here. I would have thought that my room in the famed Gareth Bestman Hotel, by the way, would be a little nicer, and that the peasant hovels on Hapes, but I can see that I was mistaken. Is there any place of any true opulence on this place? I saw so many things at the brochures.
None that are deserving of your patronage, my lady, of course.
Oh. Well, I am very well connected. I know all the big players here on the station. You name them, I know them.
Really? Say, what about this Silas Traver?
Oh, yes, what a bore. It's so full of himself and arrogant, too.
Yes, I got the same impression from him. Have you played him?
Oh, I have in previous tournaments, yes. I haven't got to play this table so far this tournament, but I'm sure that time will be soon coming, and I will, of course, clean him of all his earnings.
Of course. Yes, and it's well deserved. He's, as you said, quite the bore.
Mind you, money is no object for me. It's not really about the money. It's just that someone has to show this. She looks around at, like, the lower deck where all the common folk are drinking. This riffraff that someone will always be their superior.
Of course, everyone can look around and think that they're the best, and there's always going to be someone better. Might as well be you.
It is me, darling.
And have you played against that Moro character? He'd been doing pretty well so far as I understand.
Yeah, beginner's luck. By the time this is done, he probably won't even make it to the final round at my table. I'm not expecting great things.
Surely, but you have to tell me, what's your strategy?
Well, the only way to place the back is aggressively. Anything less is certain to fail.
Very good. Very good. Well, Lady Fiaro? Lady Fiaro, can I get you a drink? Is there anything else I might be able to do to make your life a little bit easier?
Oh, no, just 1 second. Can I have one Thumbelina, please? The bartender will slide over a little miniature glass, and she's going to just throw it back, put it down, and be like, all right, now I have to take my bags back downstairs.
I must ask, if I may be so intrusive, what are you carrying in all of these bags?
Oh, a lady has to carry all her things. An emergency could come up at any moment. Might break a nail. Some hair might fall out of place. And you never know when someone's going to ask to see your finest dress from your last Hapen Royal Ball. I carry everything that is a good conversation piece with me as well.
A good woman could really learn a lot from you, Lady Fiaro.
Oh, yes, some more than others, she says, clearly indicating you and not masking it. But please, we must get moving. My game will start any second now.
I will pick up her bags and follow her.
Also, I think there might be a bit of a scandal among your security crew.
What makes you say that?
Well, one of your security, you can't miss her. She's got very large assets, if you will. Spends a lot of time with the Imperial officer. Makes me think perhaps there might be something friendly going on over there. I don't know. I would make some people talk in the royal court, I'll tell you that for sure.
Oh, perhaps you're onto something. Although I may have to report that to my superiors, I would hate for any rumors of fraternization going around, especially between a player and security.
That would be most dreadful, absolutely. We wouldn't want anything untowards going on. No.
Oh, of course not, especially not something that might be talked about.
Exactly. You know, if you were a little less homely and perhaps raised with a little more coin in your purse, you would fit in very well in the royal courts.
Well, perhaps I could learn a few things from a woman such as yourself.
Perhaps indeed. Oh, we're at my table. You could just drop those bags right there and go about your business.
All right. I will drop her bags and I will give her a bow. Just a slight little bow, show a little bit of respect.
She'll give a curt nod and then sit at her table.
And I will take my leave. That Lady Fiaro is... she is a royal... I can't really think of a better word than bitch. I can't stand her, but I'm going to try to get in good with her.
Oh, well, I was doing the exact opposite, sending her little sneaky messages, letting her know that everyone's onto her. I don't know if you remember, she is fake. She's not actually from a noble house.
What?
Oh my god. Yes, that is also accurate. Skak found all this out.
Next time you're talking to her, if you want to jostle her a little bit, just ask her about her noble house. Say, maybe you've been to Haven, but you've never heard of that house. I don't know.
Next time I see her, I will be sure to do that.
I'm keeping an eye on our friend Moore. He seems to be doing... How does he seem to be doing?
Oh, was that a pause for me?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, he's doing pretty good. But he's starting to get close to the rounds where he's going to be up against all the best people. And while his skill is good, he's going to have an uphill battle.
He seems to be doing all right, but he's about to be facing off against some of the best gamblers. I'm going to need a distraction sooner rather than later, just so I can get this memory chip in this damn droid.
I've already flashed one man to... Nope.
You did what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Damn it, I should have been in that security room.
What?
Sorry. I said we need to secure the distraction sooner rather than later.
Is a guy still like at the table? He never took a break before he went to the bathroom or grabbed water or anything?
Oh, he's still at his table.
And the break is, and his table is not taking a break like the other tables. They just keep going.
His table did take a break. He just didn't leave.
Yep.
But they are due for their next break coming up here in like 15 minutes or so.
Oh, what is? I'll just keep like walking around the room, so I'm like not like standing like behind him or anything, because I have to like look at the different tables. So I'll just walk around the room and just like position myself in different places in the room as I keep watch of all the tables.
Okay. So yeah, the tournament is progressing further and further in. The window of time to potentially install this software is narrowing.
Gonna need a distraction.
Dina will get a communication from Skak. It'll be in text only. It'll say, I've got more information, but can't leave just yet.
Well, Skak is alive. I'll inform the entire group. He just sent me a message via text saying that he can't talk about it right now, can't leave, but he's got more information. So we can look forward to that hopefully once he returns. As far as a distraction, however, it occurs to me that perhaps this Lady Fiaro might be a good instigator of said distraction. Instead of one of us creating the distraction, perhaps we could nudge her in the direction of distracting the rest of the room.
Can I do a perception on the tables to see if anybody's cheating or anything like that every day?
Yeah, of course. Definitely. So give me that perception check.
How have none of us been doing that? That's our one job.
No, I got a 17.
Looking out for a deal that's supposed to go down.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you should probably be doing. You look around at these tables, trying to see if anybody is cheating or being suspicious, but you don't notice anything. Everybody seems to be on the up and up as far as you can tell.
And what about like the wait staff? They're all behaving naturally, nothing weird from their end.
Yeah, just going about doing their jobs, serving their drinks, their food, cleaning up things. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. And the observers, although a little further off, all seem to be acting pretty normal too, just watching the show and having a good time.
Okay. All right.
Oops, I closed my, there we go. So what is your plan with this stick, Zen?
Dina, do you think you can get that Hapen woman all riled up? You're muted, by the way.
I think I know just the thing.
All right, I will wait for your mark, and then I am going to the table that Moro is designated to next.
I will head over to Lady Fiaro and ask her, my lady, I apologize if I'm disturbing you, but I was wondering if I might grab you a beverage.
Oh, I just had such a big drink upstairs. But if you insist.
I do. I would love to at least earn the privilege of hearing more about your own royal house after the game, of course.
Well then, I would very much like a drink, yes.
All right, I will fetch her a drink. And
Wait, you didn't even ask what I wanted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just going to get the most expensive thing on the house. What would you like?
I would like a Camino kiss, wet, not dry, because what lady wants it dry? And add a splash of olive and perhaps a little blue milk to give it a creamy texture.
I gag internally as blue milk is disgusting. Oh, what a fine drink order. Yes, I'm going to have to remember that recipe. Thank you. And I'll head back to the bar and grab it.
Bartender raises an eyebrow at you and says, Camino kiss, huh?
Hey, it's not for me, okay? It's for one of the players.
Listen, I'm not judging. I'm just saying somebody sold her a fast one. Everybody knows that drink recipe. Those are called blue waffles where I'm from.
Nice. And by the way, I
How long were you setting that up for?
I did finish my drawing and I put it in the live stream fan art if anybody wants to see the finished product. I need to get some like colored pencils because I only have the pencil. I need to get I need to buy some markers and stuff to add color to stuff. There you go. If you guys want to go check it out, it's in the Moonskull server. So please go check out the Moonskull server in the live stream fan art.
Don't I see it? Did I scroll too far? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Wow. It almost makes me, for like 2 seconds, think the sequel trilogy might have been okay. Well, that feeling's gone.
No, it's not okay. It's just this is a cute little robot that I wanted to draw.
Yes, BB-8.
I wish it was artistic instead of autistic.
Oh my god. I think the Imperial version of BB-8 is much cooler, though. Not cuter, just cooler.
Autistic is just the British
waffles.
version of artistic.
I might do
Wow.
chibi versions of people next time. The chibi versions are fun. So should I do a chibi version of Obi-Wan, of Darth Vader, or
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul?
What about
Chibi
Jar
version?
Jar? We want Jar Jar.
No.
We want Chi-Chibi Jar Jar.
No, I don't
Chi-Chi
think
Jar
so.
Jar.
No,
No?
that's not
Speaking
that's
another
not
language.
thing.
Chew Jar Jar.
Listen, if you can make it
Chibi
cute,
Jar
that's the
Jar.
challenge, okay? That's the challenge.
He's so cute.
No.
Oh my god. But he hands over the blue waffle to you and just kind of smirking to himself.
Okay. I take the blue waffle, taking special care not to smell it. And as I make my way back over, I trip and spill the drink directly in her largest bag.
Her eyes go wide as saucers. She stands up, interrupting the game, and the droid's like looking at her like, wah, wah, security incident. She's like, what have you done, you stupid, imbecilic, low-education, flat-chested man-woman? You have spilled the drink all over my bag.
I use this time to sneak over to the droid.
Do you know what was in that bag? It's like, she's making a big scene. Silas is looking. Everybody's looking at this
No,
scene.
ma'am, I
right
have
now.
no idea. Is it a little dog?
No, it's not a little dog. It's one of my finest Hapen dresses. I was going to wear it for the final table, and you've turned it blue. It's pink.
Oh, I'm so sorry to spill the blue waffle all over your. I mean, whatever it was that you said.
Oh, waffle! I said I wanted a Camino kiss.
That's what the bartender said. I'm so sorry, Lady Fiaro. Please forgive me.
She smacks you.
Yes. Oh, please, ma'am, may I have another?
Oh my god! Oh god! I will rush over towards the commotion. I'll. Well, yeah. I was just patrolling. I was not standing right next to Silas. I'll rush over to the car place. Like, oh my god, are you okay? What happened to you?
This imbecile walked over and dumped a drink on top of my bags on purpose, I think.
Oh no. Oh no. And did I hear you right that your dress was ruined?
Yes. She is very upset, and she tells you everything about this dress and what it cost, where it came from, and the journey it took to get it here, and how mortified she is, and how the courts would be aghast at such an error, and a buffoon like this would probably be executed in the Hapen courts. Probably not true. Meanwhile, Zen...
Yes, I am stealthing up to the droid for the criminal morals next table, and I am stealthily trying to install this memory.
Fantastic. Go ahead and give me a stealth check for your approach, and do so at a +5.
All right, I'm also going to use a fasting token on this because I don't want to fail this. A force point.
Yeah,
+9.
definitely not. Don't feel it.
Well, I'm sure that one's going to be good enough, but we'll just.
Wow.
Oh, 38.
Okay, well, nobody's paying attention to you. As you start making your way over to the table, slowly but surely slinking between the tables and just waiting for people to move by to go watch the spectacle at the right time. And just as you're about to get to the table, a Cloud City technician steps next to the droid. This is the one. I'm going to have to get this one taken care of right away.
Oh, sir, is something going on with your droid?
Oh, yes. Got a work order on this one. Has some weird tick with this vocabulator. It keeps mixing up one of the Mon Calamari words for dealing cards for something much more vulgar, and it's made a few people uncomfortable. So, gotta do a repair. I'm afraid it can't wait.
I'm a bit of a mechanic myself. You mind if I just give it a quick look over?
Where did you even come from?
Like I said, a bit of a mechanic. I can always tell when there's a little something off about these droids. Mind if I just take a quick peek?
Yeah, well, this is under warranty. I don't know if I can just let any old person work on it.
Well, I mean, it's better if I get it done here rather than you having to take it, bring it all the way back. You've got other work orders. It'd just be so much easier this way.
Persuasion check.
Okay, let me just... Persuasion. I'm dipping into my own force points now. 19.
Well, I do got an awful lot of work orders still to go. And I was hoping to get home a little early tonight so I could catch my favorite show. All right, I suppose. All right, here. He hands over the work order to you. This is the problem. Just make sure you don't screw anything up, all right? You do have a Class 2 certification.
Of course I do.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do.
Hey, no problem. I'll get right to that.
And he leaves you alone with the droid.
Brilliant. This is where I install the memory stick, as well as I will take care of that problem if I can.
Fantastic. I do believe this is a mechanics check.
Perfect. Force point on that. $17.
All right. You feel like the memory stick goes on fine, and the distraction over there with Lady Fiora goes on long enough that the stick's able to upload its software, and you do also see what's wrong with the translation unit. Somebody just didn't install the latest firmware, so you're able to get that resolved pretty quickly too. And then you patch it all up, and you're like, an honest day's good work.
I feel fantastic. I'm going to slink back into the crowd.
Wonderful.
Just keeping an eye out for, he's just going to be watching for any deals going on or any cheating.
Oh, man. So Lady Fiora has gotten to the end of her rant. Your supervisor has shown up at this point. And he looks like he's just so tired of this shit, this entire job, to be honest with you. And he's going to calm her down and assure her the casino has insurance for these situations, and they're going to make sure that this gets taken care of. Cloud City has the finest cleaners on the planet. This will all be squared away for her. She's still not satisfied, demands Dina's job. He assures her, we're going to look into this, look to the bottom, get to the bottom of it. Don't worry, Lady Fiora. She finally kind of gets somewhat calmed down, and the game is able to resume. Your supervisor looks at you all and just kind of like shakes his head. He's got bags under his eyes. And as he walks away, he just kind of swipes a drink off a tray and throws it back. And the serving person who goes by kind of looks at him as he walks away with the drink, and then comes back towards Jugs with the tray and says, Jugs, we finished investigating these drinks. I think he's going to have a bad day, though. Is there some sort of laxative in them? I don't know what's going on here.
I will let the supervisor, I'll let the boss man know. I'll just give him the chance to calm down. He seems really upset.
Oh, he's about to be real upset. There's an extra heavy dose in this stuff. Anyways,
Dose. Oh my god.
it looks like it was just meant to be a prank. Maybe no real danger. So I think whoever this imposter was just trying to have a laugh at this guy's expense. Probably fine.
That's definitely what it sounds like. Some people are so childish.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back to my stuff, but good luck with that, he says, pointing over at Lady Fiora.
Yeah.
And you got two more laxative laced drinks if you'd like to have one.
Give one to that Given. I think that's an asshole.
Wow.
Give one to Lieutenant Trandis or Ordanis.
Jesus Christ. So the day is starting to wind down at this point. And boy, what a day it's been. I feel tired on behalf of your supervisor. But somewhere kind of towards the end of this, as the tables are starting to wrap up, Anya, you get another communication from Captain O'Keefe on the Banshee.
Okay.
And she tells you that according to Crash, her droid, that Imperial communications chatter that she had told you about the day before has pretty much all but died down. And the reason seems to be that, based on the results that she's seeing, Lieutenant Ardanis has made it to the final table of the tournament. And apparently, the Empire had some sort of contingency plan in place on the off chance that Ardanis didn't reach the final table on his own. But that no longer seems to be necessary. She also tells you that Crash has been monitoring communications from a medium transport called the Shackles of Nizan, which is still in orbit over the planet, and there's something off about that ship. He's been picking up these infrequent signals from the ship that are consistent with signals used by slave circuits, which are used to control starships from a distance.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, look.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty
yeah.
good, actually. That's awesome.
Yeah. Chivis are easier to draw, but
Well, you know what? That looks like a Dark Jedi / Sith character, so I think that's fan art for me. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
okay. First of all, I have not submitted it, and as long as I don't submit it, I think we'll be fine.
I mean, it looks like it was submitted. You showed it to the camera for
No.
the audience. It looks very submitted to me. I approve. Check
I'm
mark.
not even done.
Oh, well then,
Wow.
if that's the case.
No, that was a one-time exception made for her because she was not feeling well today, and I felt bad. So don't even try it. Jesus Christ. So at the end of the day, there aren't too many competitors left. So we're going to talk about that in the morning, I guess. Is there anything you guys are going to do in the evening hours and night hours here? And I'm not really sure what Skak is doing at this point because I'm going to have to figure that out with Keaton. So
I would say
What's
that's
that?
I drew a crew.
Oh, that's
Nice.
perfect.
No.
Look
I'm,
at-
I'm in the middle with the four Leku. We have our stick figure Dina, and then Anya.
wow.
oh nice.
Wow.
I like Anya.
I think we can all get four.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I mean, that's kind of what I was gonna say. I'll just send a quick message to Skak and see, like, hey, what the hell are you doing? Where you been?
See, I just don't know what Skak would do with the information I'm going to give him, and I really don't want to RP that on his behalf. So,
we can just like
You can
put
just
a-
say like, I'll be back later.
yeah,
worry
we can
about
just say
Out
like
and about.
we'll do Skak's part when next week when he comes back.
yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey guys, if you could just let security know that I'm feeling a little sick and I came down with something, I'm not going to be able to go into work. I'm following a lead here, and I can't afford to let the trail go cold.
Well, he did get permission from the boss man to follow the leads. Remember?
Do I need to stage another accident?
Wait, you staged an accident?
Dina has been staging murder scenes all the time.
Not all the time, just a
Does-
couple of times.
Yes, it seems more like all the time by
When-
now.
When the tournament ends, does Lieutenant Ordanis have a security team with him?
Yes, he has a security team.
Okay. But how many people?
If you know that.
Oh, I'm
I
watching.
also don't know that. I'd have to look that up. But he does have one. Oh, God. Scroll. Let's see. He has 4 escorts that you have seen.
Okay. Now, team, I just want to check in. I could potentially follow this Ordanis and, when he's making his way through the heavy crowd, maybe just bump into him, swipe his data pad. Up to you guys.
I would say just don't touch his data pad. He already knows that you guys are up for him. And the data pad would be encrypted. Without Skak being here, it's not gonna be a good call. We just need to figure out. I think it makes more sense for you to follow him and see what he's doing.
See
What
who he
about-
meets up. See who he meets up with.
Yeah.
Oh, I could probably do that. What about the Silas Draver who's on to us?
No, I think we just stay clear of him so he doesn't go more suspicious.
We could stage another accident.
No,
Yeah.
shouldn't be killing people.
According to Lady Fiaro, he doesn't seem to be someone that we need to particularly worry about. He's just flamboyant.
Flamboyant, eh?
Not in that way. Well, maybe, but
I just don't like him. I don't like the way he looks at us. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on Ordanis.
Roger, whoever Roger is. Why do people say that?
Checking something real quick. All right, so you're wanting to keep a tail on Ardanis and kind of throughout the night.
Yeah, is he being followed by stormtroopers?
No, just some ununiformed men.
Okay. And how often do people see stormtroopers in this area?
Probably
Never.
probably never. Yeah, the Imperial presence whenever Darth Vader showed up to deal with Lando was unusual. So yeah, I think they've got their own security team. This isn't really a place the Imperials would be that often.
Okay, I'm just going to tail him, see what he's up to.
All right. You will follow him, and he will make his way basically back to his hotel with his escorts in tow. They'll stop at the kind of the hotel bar for a little bit, and he'll have sort of a celebratory drink because he does progress onto the final round. And then shortly after that, he's going to retire up to his room.
Nothing unusual, just went back to his room and hit the bar. Not in that order, obviously.
Good to know. At least we know there aren't any deals or backdoor things going on tonight.
Yeah. Did Anya tell us about the message she got from the chief?
Oh,
Or the
yes.
captain. All right.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm just like out of it.
Can you give me a rundown on that one more time? It said it was like emitting strange signals that would used to be controlling slave ships or something.
So a slave circuit. So a slave circuit is something that basically, even without being in the ship, you can kind of pilot it. You can give it directions and tell it to do things. So they're saying these signals are reminiscent of these slave circuits. Like somebody's potentially giving outside control to the ship.
To the shackles of
Nizan, yeah.
Anya would have. Oh, we're only 3 likes from a Force token, you guys. So if you're out there and you're watching, please hit the like button in here. If you have not already, Anya would have told the team that she thinks there is an Inquisitor on board the ship. That's why she's just being really, really careful. So if you guys don't remember, I'll just refresh your recollections, because when she felt Moravki, she also felt another Force user up in the sky, and just based on what we know, what is up there, she deduced that it is an Inquisitor that might be hunting, that might be hunting. I don't know, Darga, or if they actually received the communication that they were 2 Jedi when we escaped, that they might be looking for 2 Jedi here.
Had we heard the name Shackles of Nizan before?
Okay, well, we did reach the 36 likes. So
nice.
Question for you, Erudi, is what do you want to do about
What we're going to do, I think, regardless, is we're going to let you collect those tokens, and I'm going to have you guys hold on to all your Force points and stuff now. Because I do think we're going to actually wrap a little early here, probably at 1:30. Mostly because I really need Skak for this next part, and I need to know what he did. So I'm kind of in a weird holding pattern right now without knowing what he did. So
that's fine.
I was going back and forth on how I could handle that, but I need to know, because it's going to make a big difference for what happens in the subsequent part.
Just to pad time. If I checked on Ordanis, I didn't see anything. Zen is very curious about Silas Draver, so he is going to try to find him.
Sure. But to answer the earlier question real quick, you guys had heard about the Shackles of Nizan already. I'm getting that information for you. 1 second. So the Banshee had sent you information that, according to O'Keefe, her droid co-pilot was able to tap in his city central computer to keep an eye on all communications and sensor data flowing through the spaceport control. Moments ago, an Imperial I-class Star Destroyer, whose transponder identified as the Assidious, a name that also should be familiar to you guys, dropped out of hyperspace on the edge of the system, escorting a Gallifrey Yards medium transport, call sign Shackles of Nizon. And then the Star Destroyer launched a single Theta-class shuttle, which set course for Bespin. And then the Assidious promptly jumped to light speed, leaving the transport behind.
You were talking, I didn't hear anything.
Interesting.
Can you write it down in the cast chat, and so I can read it when I'm feeling better? No, this is not just me not paying attention. I just literally, I'm really struggling right now.
No, totally
just
fair. It was just,
It's just the way it was the way she said it. She said, "Oh, you were talking. I wasn't paying attention, or I didn't hear you, or something like." Oh my god, I swear. All right, let me grab that for you. I'm just gonna, since I've already got your DMs open, I'm just gonna paste them in your DMs because I don't feel like navigating.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I just read. Sorry, I had to double check that, make sure I didn't give you a spoiler. Okay, I did not.
Oh my god, the spoiler is
There's no spoiler.
that Virgil's mom is in the ship. That's the
Ooh,
that
let's
would
go to
be
that ship.
Let's go to that ship.
if that was true, that means she's with the Imperials, and you guys are in a lot of trouble. Because everybody knows Virgil's mom she's like a secret agent with a lot of power.
There you go. I put it in the Star Wars
A lot
chat.
of assets.
And a lot of
lot of
assets.
Got it going on.
Yes, she does. That one didn't matter. All right, yeah. So that's what you originally got, and now you've of course got this new information about the circuits. Yeah, you after following the Imperial officer, you try to find out more about Draver. He's also already retired for the night. As far as you could tell, he went back to his room even before Ardonis had. I don't know why I cannot remember that guy's name for the life of me.
Can I do a gather information just on old Silas? Just asking around the hotel.
Sure, yeah. Give me that gather information check.
Use that force point. 19. Which means I rolled a 6.
All right, and are you putting any credits down in the effort to gather this information?
Yeah, I'll put so what were the amounts that help out?
I think 50 and 500, depending on the level of information you are looking for.
I'll put down 500.
Okay. So you'll gather some information about him for sure, that he has been going in and out of his room the previous few nights, and making some of the hotel staff have seen him making private calls from the public terminals rather than taking calls from his room. And then he also has an unusual number of what they will describe as thugs around. People who are very much lower class than what they would normally see in this Bespin hotel. And seem to be guarding him or going around questioning people about things. Seems strange.
All right. I'm going to contact the group. Seems like our Silas Draver might be into some undercity type shit. He has a lot of thugs, makes a lot of private calls on public telephones rather than from his hotel room. I think I'm going to keep an eye on him overnight, and I'll meet up with you guys.
You know what? Also with a 19 and a 500 credit bribe, and this will be our cliffhanger. Some of the information that you get is that one of the contacts that he's been seen a meeting with in a business meeting was Cowboy. And that is where we'll leave it. Let me swoosh us.
That son of a bitch.
Oh no, Michaela's getting mad.
Oh my.
I've upset Michaela. Oops. Well, that was some information that you just found out. We'll see where that leads and if it ties at all into what Skak's trying to uncover. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, it's not my fault. Let's go around the horn, let people know where you will be, what you'll be up to. Leave Sevvy second for last, and we'll start with Caleb tonight.
Well, hello. You guys can find me on the Geeks and Gamers tabletop channel, and then you can find me here on Moonskull and on the Kaiju Watch Rumble or the Savage Talk Kick channel for our show Kaiju Watch. Aside from that, I got music at Laylines, where Fire said the Albatross. Laylines has merch. It would mean a lot to me if you guys would pick some of that up before we swap over to our winter collection. And then got a Throne account where I'm trying to up my streaming quality. Thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream and comment once the stream is over. I'll throw it over to my boy Moss.
Let's see. What all do I got going on? Yeah, I'm on here a couple days a week on Moonskull. I'm on Geeks and Gamers as well, and you can follow me over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. That's JJ and I's channel, so go follow us over there. And I think that's it. Let's wake Sevvy up and let her go next.
Sorry, I'm sick, but I'll show you guys this. Look.
Wow, she's on a roll tonight.
Wow.
So it's a work in progress. I'll take a picture of it when probably I'll work on this sometime tomorrow, or probably during Call of Cthulhu. Let's face it.
Hey.
Welcome to the club, man.
Thank you, everybody, for being here on Saturday. You can usually find me at Geeks and Gamers tabletop or over at Moonskull. I'm not done with it yet. You'll have to see it, Barney. Over at Moonskull, you can also find me on my Twitch and my Kick, which is Sevvy Love, L-U-V. And please follow my Twitter as well, and my Instagram, and my Discord. So please come and join my Discord server, where I'm usually hanging out if I'm gonna do if I'm just playing games with folks, or if I'm streaming games multiplayer, then you guys can join over there as well. This week we have Words of Paradise for Wednesday after dark, so make sure to come and check it out. And then our guest after Words of Paradise is a Legal Mindset, so it's gonna be really fun and exciting to have Legal Mindset come over here to Moonskull. Really exciting, for that. And we already have guests set up right after that for the next year as well, and you guys are gonna be really shocked and surprised at the people that are coming. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. We're just blessed that so many people want to come and hang out with us, so it's absolutely amazing. Let's see, leave a like, comment below. Those are all, those help us all the time, and they help us grow. And I'll pass it to Erudi.
No, I'll just mostly echo basically everything she said, and then throw in please support Legend Seeker. That's really my main driver right now. Festivus is coming up. I know you guys are all excited for it. It's that one time of year where I get to unleash all of the things I really think about everyone and just have a fun day with you all, not doing anything mischievous whatsoever, and celebrating my birthday, I guess. But what would make me very happy on Festivus is if you supported Legend Seeker, and thank you, Sevvy, for contributing to that, getting us. I think we're at the halfway mark now with that membership, actually. So 10 more to go to meet that first milestone. getting us to 20. Can we do it? Can you get us there before Festivus? I'm praying that you can. That's all I got. I'm sure there's probably other things I could say, but I'm not too far behind Sevvy in my mental clarity right now. So with that, we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.